The example of it is the example of a man in a group of men, and he has some musk wrapped in a piece of cloth, and consequently all of the group smells the scent of the wrapped musk. Verily, the odor of the mouth of a fasting person is better before Allah than the scent of musk. I also command you to give charity. The example of this is the example of a man who was captured by the enemy. They tied his hands to his neck and brought him forth to cut off his neck. He said to them, "Can I pay a ransom for myself?" He kept ransoming himself with small and large amounts until he liberated himself. I also command you to always remember Allah. The example of this deed is that of a man who the enemy is tirelessly pursuing. He takes refuge in a fortified fort. When the servant remembers Allah, he will be resorting to the best refuge from Satan. Al-Harith then narrated that the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, وَأَنَّا آمُرُكُمْ بِخَمْسٍ Allahu amarani bihin. Al-jama'at, was-sam'i, wal-ta'ath, wal-hijrati, wal-jihadi fi sabilillah. فَإِنَّهُ من خرج من الجماعة قيد شبر فقد خلع ربقة الإسلام من عنقه إلا أن يراجع ومن دعا بدعوى جاهلية فهو من جثى جهنم. قالوا يا رسول الله وإن صام وصلى؟ فقال وإن صلى وصام وزعم أنه مسلم فادعوا المسلمين بأسمائهم على ما سماهم الله عز وجل المسلمين المؤمنين عباد الله. Listen and obey and perform and jihad for the sake of Allah. Whoever abandons the jama'ah, even the distance of a handspan, will have removed the tie of Islam from his neck, unless he returns. Whoever uses the slogans of Jahiliyyah, he will be among those kneeling in Jahannam. They said, O Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even if he prays and fasts, he said, this is a Hasan hadith, and it contains the statement, Allah has created and sustains you, so worship him, and do not associate anything with him in worship. This statement is relevant in the ayat we are discussing here, and supports singling Allah in worship without partners. Signs of Allah's existence. Several scholars of Tafsir, like Arazi and others, use these ayat as an argument for the existence of the Creator, and it is a most worthy method of argument. Indeed, whoever ponders over the things that exist, the higher and lower creatures, their various shapes, colors, behavior, benefits, and ecological roles, then he will realize the ability, wisdom, knowledge, perfection, and majesty of their Creator. Once a Bedouin was asked about the evidence to Allah's existence, he responded, all praise is due to Allah. The camel's dung testifies to the existence of the camel, and the track testifies to the fact that someone was walking. A sky that holds the giant stars, a land that has fairways, and a sea that has waves, does not all of this testify that the most kind, most knowledgeable exists? Hence, whoever gazes at the sky in its immensity, its expanse, and the various kinds of planets in it, some of which appear stationary in the sky, whoever gazes at the seas that surround the land from all sides, and the mountains that were placed on the earth to stabilize it, so that whoever lives on land, whatever their shape and color, are able to live and thrive. Whoever reads Allah's statement, وَمِنَ الْجِبَالِ جُدَدٌ بِيضٌ وَحُمْرٌ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهَا وَغَرَابِيبُ سُودٌ وَمِنَ النَّاسِ وَالدَّوْآبِ وَالْإِنْعَامِ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهُ كَذَلِكَ إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ. Very black, and likewise men and ad-dawab creatures, beasts, and cattle are of various colors. It is only those who have knowledge among his servants that fear Allah. Whoever thinks about the running rivers that travel from area to area bringing benefit, whoever ponders over what Allah has created on earth, various animals and plants of different tastes, scents, shapes, and colors, that are a result of unity between land and water, whoever thinks about all of this, then he will realize that these facts testify to the existence of the Creator, his perfect ability, wisdom, mercy, kindness, generosity, and his overall compassion for his creation. There is no deity worthy of worship except Allah, nor is there a Lord besides him. Upon him we rely, and to him we turn in repentance. There are numerous ayat in the Quran on this subject.